Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the commissioning ceremony for Midshipman Krystal Francis. Please rise for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you. You may be seated. I'd like to begin with a few opening remarks. I've known Krystal Francis for roughly 8 years since she began her high school career at Greenbrier High School. She is a kind, smart, enthusiastic person, one who's always demonstrated a can-do attitude, always looked for a challenge, never said, I can't. This is when I knew she would be a great leader. And being an officer in one of the armed forces would be her calling. So today, I say to you, Midshipman Francis, continue with that drive and you will succeed. Thank you for all that you've done. Full speed ahead. We will now have remarks by the CO.
Thanks, Warrant, for the handoff. I appreciate giving me some time, Ms. Francis, to wish you well on your next journey. Please confirm that you're in Texas, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. I know you've been moving around, hard target, just like a good Navy officer. But I just want to say good afternoon to everyone that's on board virtually. On behalf of the Savannah State family here in the McLaughlin building, that includes the active duty staff, the government support staff, and Ms. Howard, I know you're online. I see you there. Thank you. And all the midshipmen, past, present, and future, that have gone down this route. So it's a great accomplishment today. I just want to express our heartfelt congratulations to you and your family of supporters on this great occasion. I want to let you know you are ready. No doubt in my mind. That's why you're commissioning today. You have been tested and you will be tested, and you're ready for that challenge. We are with you. Do not, as I always say, do not suffer in silence. Phone a friend is authorized. Do not be afraid to call. People have walked in your path, but no one like you has walked in your path, right? So we are proud of you. Well done. Thanks for letting us join you today and your family on this journey. Congratulations. And I'll hand it back over. Thank you.
Thank you, Captain. I'll now read the Navy warrant. Attention to orders. From the President of the United States of America, to all who shall see these present greetings. Know ye that reposing special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities of Krystal Francis, I do appoint this officer as an ensign in the United States Navy to rank as such from the 8th day of May, 2020. This officer will therefore carefully and diligently discharge the duties of the office to which appointed, by doing and performing all manners of things unto belonging. And I do strictly charge and require those officers and other personnel of lesser rank to render such obedience as is due an officer of this grade and position. And this officer is to observe and follow such orders and directives from time to time as may be given by the President of the United States of America or other superior officers acting in accordance with the laws of the United States of America. This commission is to continue and enforce during the pleasure of the President of the United States of America, under the provision of those public laws relating to officers of the armed forces of the United States of America, and the component thereof in which this appointment is made. Done at the city of Washington, this 8th day of May in the year of our Lord 2020, and of the independence of the United States of America, the 243rd by the President. Will the family and friends please pin the new rank on your new officer? Thank you. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name.
I, Krystal Francis,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will
and that I will
and faithfully discharge
and faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
on which I'm about to enter.
on which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
We will now conduct the ceremony presentation of the dollar never spent. It is a closely held tradition by members of the armed forces to honor their family or their mentors with the opportunity to be the first to reveal the insignia of their newly attained rank. It is also a long-held tradition for a newly commissioned ensign to be recognized in the new rank by the salute of a non-commissioned officer. Upon receiving the first salute, a silver dollar is passed from the newly commissioned officer left hand to the left hand of the saluting non-commissioned officer. The act reinforces the fact officers must always take care of their subordinates. The salute should be rendered by a non-commissioned officer whom is most responsible for the young officer's commissioning. The silver dollar, by tradition, is never spent. If, throughout the officer's career, the person who received the silver dollar ever needs anything from the officer, the person will report, present the same dollar, and state the request. If the request is physically, morally, ethically, and legally possible, the officer must accomplish the member's request. The officer receives $1 in return, and all is even. This is a symbol of mutual respect and an acknowledgement of the officer. Ensign Krystal Francis will be receiving her first salute from Master Gunnery Sergeant Tony Howard, retired.
Good afternoon, Ensign Francis.
Good afternoon, Master Gunnery Sergeant Howard.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. This call will be open for an additional 15 minutes to allow you to congratulate the newly commissioned officer. Thank you.
Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you so much. This means the world to me.